So yeah, this one's just been on my mind lately. It seems like it's been like coming up for me. It seems like it's been coming up for my friends. It seems like it's just a good one, and it's the idea of letting go of control. Um, and yeah, honestly, like the more I think about it, the more I think about my life, the times where I have been wanting a certain outcome, been wanting things to go a certain way. Even right now, for example, it's really windy, and I'm worried that that thing is going to fall because with the first time I tried recording this, about 30 seconds into it, it did. But I can't control that, and that's okay. But yeah, like wanting the specific outcome when it comes to the things that you're doing in your life stems from you thinking that you know what's best for you, which when I say it like that, it sounds like you should know that. But the reality is just that you don't. That's just a fact. I don't know what else to say. Like if you really do believe that like you know everything that's best for you, you know exactly how your life is supposed to go, you know everything that's supposed to happen, like more power to you. But the more that I've let go of those ideas and the more that I've just actually kind of allowed things to come into my field and just happen, the way better my life has got. Like it's not even close when I think about the difference between like the things that I wanted to happen versus when I just stopped giving a fuck and let things happen on their own. The things that I just let happen on their own have been so much better. And what catches me up and what might catch you up too is like this idea of like letting go of control. Like it almost sounds like you're just doing nothing, and you're not doing nothing. Like you're not just like sitting there and being all pouty and just fucking waiting for things to happen. Like you still need to live your life, but the idea is that live your life and just do the things that you want to do, and then trust that the things that are meant for you are going to find you. But if you're trying to seek those things, like if you're trying to think of like, well, you know, like what do I want? Like for example, right now, like I'm starting this YouTube channel. This is brand new. Like I would love for this channel to blow up and be able to like support me and all of these things, which reminds me, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And then also check me out on Patreon, be one of the first members. You can get exclusive stuff with me, yada yada yada. It's all cool. But either way, like I want this to blow up, but like if this video goes viral for some stupid fucking reason, like I'm not in control of that really. And like maybe that's just not meant to happen. Like maybe I need to continue to just do these to realize the work that it actually takes in order to keep this up, because I've been making videos for years now, 3 years, and I still haven't gotten this whole like consistency thing down. So I think that at any time, based on where I was in my life, had any of those videos gone viral, had anything really like blown up and allowed me to like realize that like, oh shit, I can finally start doing this or whatever, I don't think I would have been able to do that. Like I wouldn't have had the capacity to do that. Whereas now what I'm practicing is being able to just post consistently without giving a fuck, like without caring about the outcome. And like, if it happens, it happens. If not, cool. I'm sure there's something else out there for me that's actually meant more for me than like being a YouTuber or, you know, a social media influencer or whatever the fuck it is. But like, I make these because I like making them, not because I want a certain outcome. And so I think that's more of the idea of letting go of control, is not controlling for a certain outcome. And like that's the key. Like you need to do things in your life, do things and make things happen, but don't be attached to the outcome, because the more attached you are to the outcome, then the more it is that you're going to be trying to control every little thing to make that outcome happen. Whereas like who the fuck knows what outcome is actually best for you? Like the fact that we as human beings think that we know better than God, than the person or the thing or the energy that created like this perfect world that we live in, that through billions of years of evolution gave us these bodies and this brain so that we can think and do and just like live these lives. Like it's so stupid to think that we could possibly know better than that. So I try to align myself and align my life in a way that like allows for that source to come in and allows for spirit to just work through me, and me just like accept all of the gifts that come from that. And it's such a load off my shoulders, man. Like, it's so nice just actually not giving a fuck. And I still struggle with this sometimes too. Like, I'll get in these modes where I really want something bad, and I do things, and then that doesn't happen, and then I'm all sad. But then something else happens that I'm like, oh, thank fucking God that didn't happen, because now I get to do this or whatever it is, or some other thing that's even better for me and makes even more sense, and I'm so much happier doing. So yeah, like you can't control things. Like, one of the biggest aspects of this that I see is people that are in like relationships is like they have this idea of the relationship, of how they want their partner to be, how they want the relationship to look to other people. And so they try to control for every little thing that happens there, when like maybe you're just not happy in the relationship, and that's like an uncomfortable truth to deal with. And like same thing can be said for people that are in jobs that like they don't really like, and they want to get the promotion and make more money and be on this path, but meanwhile you're just like killing your soul like along the way the entire time, because you like the idea of the thing better than you actually want the thing. And man, that's shaking a lot right now. Okay, we're good. But yeah, like relationships especially, I think that's where I see it the most. And like, it's tough. And even let's say you're breaking up with your partner and like you want it to go a certain way, like you want it to be smooth or whatever, which is like, so you want to control every little thing and have all these plans figured out so it could be smooth, but like it's just not up to you. And maybe you just need to like accept that. And that's a tough one, because like there's obviously another person involved. It's a lot easier when it's just you, and most of the time there probably are other people involved that you feel like you're letting them down. But the reality is like, if you're not living your life for you, then fuck everyone else. Fuck them. You owe nothing to nobody ever. You owe it to yourself to live your best life. And if that pisses people off, then that's their problem. Like if somebody is hurt by you wanting to like be your best self and live your best life, then that person should get the fuck out of your life. Like don't hang around with them. Yeah. In like relationships, it's tough. I'm not necessarily it depends. Maybe sometimes like it depends on how good they are at head. I don't know. Like, if they're really good at head, that can definitely make it a lot harder to deal with. But that's not just the thing. It also depends on maybe their willingness to also give head. Man or woman, we both give head. So I think in that sense, there's like a scale. Like you probably got to look at a graph, and then there's a line of like willingness to give head and how good they are at head. And if they're above that line, it's how good they are, and then willingness. So their willingness, I don't really know. I'm sure there's an equation there that makes sense, and that's not really the point of this, but even if they're amazing at head and they love giving head, but you just don't, like, you're not fulfilled, like, you still can't stay with that person. You know what I'm saying? But back on the other topic of just controlling things in general, you have to let go of control. Like you kind of have no other choice. Unless you're living like your perfect life right now, and you've controlled every little aspect of it, then like good for you. You've got some sort of equation that I would love to have. I'd love to just pick your brain and figure out how that's worked. But the majority of people that I know that love their lives, like they really don't try to control that much. They do things, and then things happen, and then they just respond to those things, but they don't spend time waiting or like thinking too far ahead about the future, about all of the different possibilities that can happen. And I did it for years. Like my whole life was like, I try to calculate every little tiny thing. Like if I said this, they said that, they said that, blah, 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 blah. It never worked. It's terrible. I was just driving myself insane. It's not worth it. Don't do it. So you're here to just live your life. You're not here to control your life. You got to trust that the creator, God, the big fucker in the sky, whatever you call him, he's got some sort of plan. And if you try to live in a positive light and you try to do good in the world and you try to love people and be happy and joyful, then good things are coming to you, and you just got to trust that. If you're a piece of shit, you know, maybe some bad things are going to happen, but like, most people don't end up just being a piece of shit. They like, it's all kind of comes back to the like controlling things. And then, they're trying to control to have like some good outcome in their life. And then shitty things just keep happening because the good things aren't supposed to happen to you if you're not being a good person. So just like be a good person, trust, stop trying to control, and allow things to unfold exactly as they should. And life becomes so much easier. Like so much easier the second that you just finally like give the reins to the thing and are like, I'm just gonna live. I'm just gonna enjoy this. Like whatever happens. I'm gonna go through it. You're gonna get through it. If you're here right now, it means you've gotten through everything that's ever happened to you at this point. But the second that you stop controlling, like you just allow the good things to come and you don't spend so much time focused on what you want and what you desire, and beautiful things will happen. And I believe that's the end of this video here. So thanks for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, and I'll see you next video.